Hello. I'm back on I'm actually on VrChat. The first time in, I would say, 2 months. Um, so I obviously don't know how to use this, but as you can see, I'm just fuck. Ugh. Okay, so Y is for that. So as you can see, I'm basically on Lycon. I know, I scream a furry, but still. Uh, I'm gonna probably just boot up. I don't know. Hang on. Settings, chat box. Where's the one for? Okay, so FPS is not bad. Audio volume. Okay, so obviously it's gonna be working just fine, but I would have to keep pressing V in order for it to work. Microphone behavior. I'm gonna probably have it to always on. That way I'm not really having to keep pressing V. Okay. So since I haven't played the freaking game in such a long time, thank goodness for favorites. Let's go play this game. I don't remember what the fuck is this one. There's like some worlds where I would just join, and then there's like some worlds that just don't exist anymore. All I'm going to probably say is that Among Us is the most chaotic one. So I can't, control whatever people do. I don't know if there is a toggle for me like to uh, read like Twitch chat, but then again, I'm not really using an Oculus, so I can just tab out because I'm on Windows. So obviously, you're gonna hear me regardless. Um, I don't know what I want to do right now, other than I'm gonna probably just join like random. If there's like vulgar people, I will probably just join to the next server. Okay. Because last time I was here there was straight up freaking vulgar people and the annoying ones. Okay. Actually, there's no point for me to start the... Bruh.
Oh. Alright. Bye bye, Bass Pro Shops. It's not
Okay. Alright, dealing with that.
I can't be an imposter twice. You can't. I'm not. I legit got an empty chute. I legit got a cement scan. I got clean OT O2 filter. Yeah, I'm not serious. He's gonna murder me. He's gonna murder me. Look. Listen. I'm sorry.
At least I finished the scan.
That was me.
You killed right in front of me. You killed
No,
right
it
in
was
front
you
of me.
killed right in front of me.
No, it
You
was
the one
you that killed right in front of me. It was you. Oh.
No, it was you. You're legit just putting the blame on me.
You?
You're clearly putting the blame on me. Well, that is true because you did want that, so it's you.
No, it's you.
Is that a Dandy's World character?
It is not me. It is clearly not me. Poopy head heart. Or whatever the heck. Because you killed that boy right in front of me.
No,
You
you
killed him right in
didn't.
front of me. I was
You
over there
killed right
talking
in
to
front
him.
of
You
me.
killed him right in front of me.
There! I'm throwing you into a ditch.
What?
You killed right in front of me, I swear.
Hey man, I'm gonna personally.
What the heck?
Really? Right in front of my stream?
Nothing. Set navigations, and I gotta go prime shields. Shields this idiot.
What the crap is it?
Bro, you know it's the...
I don't like this.
The body is in storage.
You happen to be the 50%
Storage.
crime.
Yes, storage.
Damn, they
Oh
could.
shit.
They could
I
have
think it
jailed
was
Horrible.
me.
gas.
Okay now.
I think it was
Alrighty
gas.
then, poopy head fart. That's making yourself a little obvious.
Hey, there's something floating in space.
What?
There's something floating in space.
Who is? Oh, that's your reward, ain't it?
I don't trust this guy.
Oh shit, reactor.
You gotta be
Oxygen.
fucking kidding me. The fuck is it? Of course, it's all the way over here. What the fuck is it?
What? Where was the body at?
Right in front of the codes.
Front of the code.
Yep.
Hmm. Does anybody know who did it?
No.
Hmm.
Oh, they fell.
Okay,
Oh.
now I'm lagging. Ruh-roh. That was too easy. That was too easy.
Oh shit! That was
No.
an opportunity.
Like, Look, don't take things don't take things personal, okay? It's a game.
Opportunity. Shit, after this. Wait.
Hey, look, you almost got me though. I ain't gonna lie, you did almost got me.
Pressing the wrong button.
You almost got me. But this time, actually being serious, I gotta head out.
Oh my
Wait, can I
god,
dash
look
on
at
you?
this. Oh my.
There's a cop trying to
Oh
take
my.
me for some reason. I do have dash. Let's go.
Whoever is game on
Oh my
it,
gosh.
about it.
Look at this. Huh? Yo.
It doesn't work.
I thought it was him making those noises and stuff. That's just
but that was
being weird and freaky.
freaky.
I'm gonna get freaky and weird. I'm singing a really good song too.
My cat is currently scratching me while she is asleep.
Right this way.
I swear it's going to be a pain in the ass. I hate that it's like this. Why is this task so bugged out? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna probably get killed right here.
Oh my god, he vanished. What happened?
It was the freaking Danny boy character.
Bro, it wasn't me. You
Yes, it
can
was.
ask
You
him.
last one
I
there.
was
It was
doing.
you.
I
It was
did
you.
my
It was
task.
you.
No,
No, it was you.
you.
No.
It was you.
I don't know.
I was doing asteroids. It wasn't me. I ate asteroids.
God
It wasn't me. I
damn!
promise.
Hold on, sister. Holy shit!
I have a
I
feeling
told
that
you,
this
bro. I told you, bro.
annoying
I
one's
told
gonna
you,
be
bro.
it.
Like, look at that, bro. Look at
be
that.
that fat. Yo, look at. Let me get it. Hold on,
No.
It is.
No. Wait, hold on. Okay. Hold on. It can't be that fat. It can't be that fat.
But this
No.
nigga's just getting
It can't
sexually
be that
assaulted
fat.
today.
It can't be that fat. Sexually assaulted. Please assist me.
Yeah. No offense.
People
No
say I
offense.
am the fly, so when it can't be that fat.
But if I do it good. Excuse me, girl.
Excuse you.
Damn.
Thank you.
Yeah, bro. The inward triggers it. Objective. It can't be that fat. I have to go.
Fuck is the room? Oh.
I'm gonna go do my task.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably die. You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm not dealing with this now.
Got the ugly.
Oh yeah,
Was
this
it?
is the
It's
Yo, bro,
poopy head 100%.
has to be stinky pee pee poo poo head fart. It has to be.
Me? It's not me.
What him?
This is
Me?
unlimited use.
No. I was with
I mean, you are giggling, so
Yeah, you're on your knees.
you're pretty much lying.
Let me out.
It is not me.
You got your knees again, bro.
That sounds like what an imposter would normally say.
Alright, bet. Come here. It's not me, bro. Look at my
Oh,
look at my
oh,
ass.
okay.
You know it's not me,
Look,
bro.
I bet. I got you. I got you, gang. I got you.
Okay, it's good. Wing. Hey, bro, let me out. Let me out. What is that? Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that?
No, this is the one we used. Give me that bag. Give me that bag.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on. See, you took this seriously, bro. You took this seriously, bro.
This is pictures of me floating around.
There's something wrong with me. Oh.
Like devious. Devious as fuck.
Let me see.
I knew it.
No.
Got him. See, man, it wasn't me, bro. It's so dumb. Why would you find it was me, bro?
Fuck is this?
I am the Flash, so when I talk, they walk past. I'm moving faster than lightning. I love that.
But they niggas all of like yo.
Get out my guts, twin. Skulls, are you backshotting the table? What's happening?
Oh god.
Bro, what are you doing?
Not this again.
You know, this actually makes me want to die quicker. Come on, somebody kill me already so I wouldn't have to fucking swipe the goddamn card.
I said you're breathing right now.
You can beat it right now. What's happening? What?
I said you're breathing right now.
Oh. I gotta cut that
What?
together. Okay. I can't breathe. No, I was gonna like troll that poor person. Who is it? It's you. My bad. It's him. High five.
Why are you such a light monkey? Y'all know you be like a gorilla, no chimpanzee or something. You just isn't black enough. That's like
Am I
my
black enough?
ancestors. White
Am I
men.
black enough?
That's a lot.
Am I black enough? You know what I'm saying?
You
Am I black enough? No. Are you black? Oh my god.
Oh my
In real
god.
life, monkey.
Oh my god.
Yeah, obviously. Why would I wear this avatar if I'm not black? Come on.
I mean, I'm light skinned and I'm wearing a dark skin.
What? I'm a real dark skin. People are
Yo,
like,
he's
wow.
black as fuck.
I'm a dark skin. Let me wear my headphones. Yo, why did we butt a hood? Yo, what? What? What are we doing? Was it you? Are you the imposter?
Maybe.
Are you the imposter? Can you clear yourself?
Maybe.
Quick, can you clear yourself? Oh. I already cleared myself, so it's not me. I've been with y'all. Yeah. That's some PK. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, I might go bald on shortly. Oh, you know what? You're gonna love this avatar. Hold on. Since you like the last two avatars so much, you're gonna love this one. Oh, I don't like that one. Oh, I don't like that one. Please stop. Please. She's back. She's back. She's back. She's back. She's back. She's back. Let me give you a hug. She's back. She's back. Let Uncle Anthony take care of ya. Let Uncle Anthony take care of you, buddy. Oh, let Uncle Anthony take care of ya.
Yeah, we're not gonna be fixing that.
Let Uncle Anthony take care of you. Boop. Oh. It's okay. You don't have to worry. Your Uncle Anthony's care now. Bro, are you watching this, bro? Are you watching this, bro?
better not say that language with me, young man.
Okay, well.
Tolerate disrespect, monkey. Yeah.
I'll switch over to another world.
Hey, I'm in the imposters. No, not telling you.
Why did he kill himself like that? That
Don't
made
ask
me
me
so.
how I managed to pull that off, but I did. I thought I was gonna lose.
Okay, let's just hope it's not as boring as the other one.
What's up? What's up, bro? What's up? What's the word? We got a mic.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Why is it? Haven't joined this world in a long time. I think this was like the first world I joined while somebody was streaming. It was like a year ago. No, 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. Jeez, that was such a long time ago.
I
That was
didn't
not
hear
good.
what you said. I didn't hear it. I forgot. It's because I'm having picture stocks, bro. Can't wait me.
Well, just so like, what was the emo again?
What?
What was the emo that night?
Oh,
No, I was gonna say that you like doing the emo, keyboard.
Yes. Wait, what is it?
It's all. It's for me. It's in page. It's emote 3 called "Bring It Around."
let me see if I can change a little setting. Chat box.
They got moves like this.
Wait, is there a way to throw $1 bills at a stripper in VR?
Hang on. 13. Oh, here we are.
Oh my god, yo, you look amazing right now.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Is the bread looks like a mustache.
Oh, this is new. No. Yeah, this is new.
Nope, not there. Extras? No. Okay, that's not that. I'm sad because I'm starting to get drift.
My vehicle's
Yeah.
screwdriver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
started
pretty
playing
calm.
VrChat 3 months
He's a
ago.
calm dude.
Huh?
He's a calm dude.
Okay. How many how many how many hours do you two have in VRChat? I just hit 5,000. 5,000.
Look how
Wow.
old my account is. Can you look at it? You know how to do it?
61.8.
Huh? Wow. I only Oh wow, I did see that. Thank you for sharing it. Um I,
Well, technically I've been on it says maybe not. I haven't played. I've got my account and it gives like
is so much better. I believe that I've been streaming for about 44 minutes and there's like nothing really interesting going on other than just joining a random furry world. I mean, I'm a furry, obviously. I have Von Like on.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
How are you?
Good. You?
I am doing pretty good. Uh, has your day been okay?
Couldn't be better.
Yeah, that's fair. Uh, do you want to talk about anything? Nyxius?
What were you gonna say?
Something? Oh, sorry, I lied. Do you want to talk about something? Like, I don't know. I like talking about science. Do you?
It depends.
Do you, want to know how to make a nuclear bomb?
Sure.
So, the first type that was made, it's a gun type. You use, that was the little man bomb. Or the little boy bomb? What? I
The
forget
little
what it's
boy.
called. Yeah, used on Hiroshima, I think. And it
Nagasaki.
had a clump of uranium 238, and so you need like 40 kilograms of uranium over here and 15 kilograms of uranium over here, and you need an explosion to shoot that 15 kilograms up into the 40 kilograms, and it'll make a big explosion. 1 second, my friend joined.
Alright. I don't think they realize that I've been streaming. I...
But you need to shoot that 15 kilogram block into the 40 kilogram block, and they will explode using around 10 to 25% of the uranium in the process, the rest being the rest being dissipated in fallout. Hello.
Alright, man. Who's this guy?
You doing good? This is
Doing
Nyxius.
great.
I just met him.
Jew?
What?
Says Jude. Are you a Jew?
No.
Oh, alright. Just making sure. Just making sure.
But okay, then that was weird. But that's a gun type nuclear bomb.
Mm-hmm.
At least that uses fission. The other type is implosion, which is where you have the first one, the Fat Man bomb used on Nagasaki. I don't know if the cities were mixed up or if the Little Man was on Nagasaki. I can't remember. But the Fat Man bomb, it had plutonium. I think is 239, maybe. I can't remember. But plutonium is a lot more reactive and fissile than uranium. It really, really wants to decay down into uranium by losing a few of its neutrons, or even further down to thorium, or even further than that. And whenever you get a ball of plutonium and put a bunch of explosions on the outside, or if you put hammers basically on the outside that press into it, and you explode those hammers into it, it will compress this plutonium and make it split a whole lot, and then create a very big reaction. A lot more efficient than a gun type, because gun type happens by its own. It's not made by forcing the materials in, it's by just hitting the critical mass, which for uranium 238, it is a 50 kilograms around the critical mass, and that will make it explode. I can't remember what it is for plutonium, but you don't need nearly as much fuel for a implosion type as you do a gun type. At least for the same amount of power. If you want more power, you use the implosion type, which is also cheaper. It is bigger, so you need a bigger plane, which they had pretty big planes, the B-59, and they completely stripped it of its guns, of all of its ammo, all of its bombs, and completely took the bombing bay out to replace all that with a Fat Man bomb. And, you know, fly across the ocean and hit Japan. It's actually really cool how that works. But, now you know how to make two types of nuclear bombs. Hydrogen bombs are completely different, and I don't exactly know how they work. Well, I know that they use an explosion to make hydrogen fuse together and then create a lot of energy, while creating helium and other things like oxygen, helium, very light elements. Like the sun in the middle of it, it fuses helium. And then it'll go to. No, it fuses hydrogen. Then it'll go to helium, oxygen, and then keep going until it can't anymore, and then it becomes a red giant, and then slowly, after millions, billions of years actually, it will fall back down and then turn into a dwarf star. I went from nuclear bombs to stars, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you gotta love the ADHD.
Yeah, I do. I think you can tell I have very very bad ADHD.
So do I.
Yeah, it's fun sometimes. It's also annoying because I can be talking about something and then go to a completely different topic later, and then I can be like, "Wait, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah!" And then 2 minutes later, I go to a completely different topic again.
Yeah. I mean, that's how most of my
Yeah.
old friends kind of ditched me.
What?
Yeah, a lot of my old friends just like ditched me for the same reason they couldn't handle my ADHD.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine, you know. Some of them kind of grew up and did their own thing.
Yeah, that's fair. If you were to guess, how old am I?
I would say you're 20.
Ah, it's a better guess than some people. I'm actually turning 15 next month.
Oh, wow.
There have been many people to say like 45 is the highest I've gotten so far.
You don't even sound 45.
Yeah. Well, it was whenever I was sick, so my voice was a lot. So my voice was a lot deeper like this, and it was normal like this.
but I like having my voice higher up here. It's just more comfy. But whenever I'm sick, it sounds like I've smoked for 20 years, and uh, I am like very old. Oh well. But also, guess where I live? The country.
I have no idea.
America.
Yep, the same here.
Yeah. The thing is, I have been learning a lot of Russian, and I involuntarily pick up the accent whenever I talk to my Russian friends. And just a bit ago, I was talking to one of my best friends. He is Russian, and he was teaching me some and stuff. But uh, I copy the accent. I already have one. It's also kind of strong. It's just whenever I hang around them, it gets a lot worse. Usually, it's not this bad. Nah, usually it's more like this, and there's no difference. Never mind.
I mean, when you're kind of learning a language, you don't really notice much of a difference. Your friends don't really notice much of a difference. It's only like a couple years later when you do develop your own accent, you kind of start to notice a stark difference.
Yeah.
For me, with my ADHD,
Ooh,
I would pick up like
lag.
a few languages, and then I would lose the motivation to learn them. But then I
Yeah.
would have just randomly I would be speaking in a completely different language, and to myself, like I don't even understand I'm even talking about. One is like French, the other one's Norwegian, and a little bit of German.
Nice. Last year, I kind of wanted to. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get into German, but there was really no reason. But over the summer, I met once again my Russian friend Fastia. He We played a whole lot together. I spent many nights staying up to play with him. At one point, I stayed up 52 hours. But this weekend, I want to beat my high score. Because, after 52 hours of staying awake, it feels like being high on weed.
Oh wow.
That's what it feels like. Uh, and it's very fun, to say the least.
I think the longest I've stayed up is probably 36 hours.
30 hours?
36.
I can easily do that.
Mostly because I was
Like,
trying to figure out one little. It's kind of hard to explain, but let's just say it was something that was so unnecessary, but I had to do it regardless.
what was it?
I think it was repairing an older camera I had laying around,
Yeah?
and it's a camera that nobody really uses, but my god, the quality that comes out of that thing is good.
So it's a really high quality camera.
It's one of the ones that you'd use in the 90s. It was from Cox. It's like one of
So
those
like
television.
the one you hold on your palm?
No, it's more of a TV studio grade camera.
Oh, dang. That's kind of crazy.
for $5 at a flea market.
$5. Wow. I got my PlayStation 1 and original Xbox together for $160.
I'd find them for half the price wherever I would go. That was then until
Yeah.
people started to up the price.
Yeah. What consoles do you have, if you have any?
I used to have like
Make the same
consoles,
fucking
but
noise.
I think the only one I have is the old Super Nintendo,
Yeah.
and a Nintendo
Okay.
Switch.
Oh, nice. For me, I have the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, original Xbox, Xbox 360 Slim, Xbox Series S, no, Xbox Series 1, no, Xbox One, Xbox Series S, the Wii, that's 3DS, uh, that's all my consoles, but besides that, if you want, besides my consoles, I have my VR, Quest 2, and a PC from 2003 that I still need to get all the data transferred and, you know, reset it so I can use it. But yeah, I'd love to be your friend.
Yeah. Are you
That's
a
so
computer
much
hoarder?
stuff.
Much. Yes, I'm very much a computer hoarder.
I have a couple.
Absolutely love it.
I have a couple of desktops that some of them are server grade that my neighbors
Whoa.
throw away on the curb.
I'm bored.
Whoa.
So I just pick them up, fix them, and I don't really do anything to them, but just let them sit there.
Wait. Next year I'll be able. No, in 2 years I'll be able to get my license. Could I buy one from you possibly?
Sure. I mean, I have one that's it's like this Dell computer that you could shove in like 4 graphics cards and 6 hard drives
What?
and 64 gigabytes of RAM.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have a Dell computer. I don't know exactly what I can do with it. I should probably look at it a bit harder. But it is from 2003. It's from a range of like 1998 or 2003. My parents don't exactly know, but they said it was around there.
Hmm. Because I've been,
And but
let's see, I've been given a lot of things. I've been given a mid 2010 MacBook Pro.
yeah,
I hacked it, forced it to run macOS Monterey, and used it for school
yeah,
just because my high school gave us like these crappy Chromebooks, and you could guess
yeah.
how fast the speed was if you try to do anything with all the spyware they
My
installed.
school also uses Chromebooks that are getting to be 5 years old now, and next year I think they're planning to replace all the Chromebooks with new Chromebooks because uh, uh, we have a 8 gigahertz Wi-Fi in our school, but the Chromebooks run off of 2.4 gigahertz, so it doesn't line up very well, and it's super duper slow.
That's mostly because of
But it's gonna cost $2 million to replace all of them.
that's more like having to do with Chrome OS itself.
Yeah.
Because I purchased a Chromebook from a flea market for $20. It had like a touch screen, and I liked it because I could draw on it. The only thing
Yeah.
I didn't like was when I try to use programs like Krita or Clip Studio, it would lag so much, and it would take 40 minutes to load a single file, and then it would
Yeah.
crash.
I just don't like Google. I don't like Google at all in general because it you don't get any freedom really,
No, you really don't.
which is why I can't blame my parents, but I was kind of annoyed. But they, whenever I asked for a computer for Christmas, they got me a Chromebook that was I think $120, and I've somehow managed to keep it running for 6 years now. Like right now, it's sitting on my table on my desk, and I could open it up and do the same stuff as I could 6 years ago. It's just,
It's just restrictive
man,
because you are stuck with an Android based
yeah,
app store. I mean,
yeah, and you can't get Steam, you can't run shit on it, you can't run anything. Like it runs worse than my school computers do.
yeah. I mean, for me, I got tired of Chrome OS that I installed Arch Linux just to be able to run
Or what?
Arch Linux.
Yeah,
I installed it on that one Chromebook I got for $20 just to run Krita, and that thing just runs like butter.
so I would have to use Linux if I wanted freedom on it.
Pretty much. That would mean that you'd have to like follow like a tutorial to kind of bypass the firmware and having to install custom firmware.
Yeah,
And when you do that, you can pretty much bypass a lot of stuff
yeah.
because everybody tells me to use Linux Mint. Don't. It's just as bad as Chrome OS.
It's just as bad as Chrome OS.
The only one I would probably recommend is probably Arch Linux. It's the one operating system where you can choose what you want on your computer, and you can
Yeah,
install whatever you want on it.
yeah. Oh, Arch Linux?
Yep.
I'm gonna write that down actually. Benzo and where's paper? Right here.
Because it's the only one that actually runs pretty well on older Chromebooks. Because the RAM it uses while idling uses like maybe less than 300 megabytes.
Yeah,
So you could run probably a lot of things.
yeah. It's just I have put some thought into doing Linux because it's supposedly even more like open than Windows.
Um, I tried to switch my main computer to Linux, but I realized that not a lot of games that I would play regularly supported Linux. Um,
Oh,
one of them being was Zenless Zone Zero, which you can only get it from
yeah,
Epic Games. If I was able to get it from Steam, I would probably be able to use the Proton fix. But
yeah. Can you play VrChat on Linux?
I think so. Because it is from
Because that's
Steam.
honestly the biggest reason as to why I want a PC. It's VR chats. The other reason is for a 3D designing, so partially for avatars and for jobs. Like, my friends, they have a yeah, 3D printer, and if I can use that, or my dad, he will get a very industrial 3D printer at his shop soon, and he said that he would let me use that for projects if I needed to. So I'm thinking that would be a very good way for me to profit. Also, with PCs, I'm trying to get into IT for my school, so I can have a summer job, and uh, it will just that will help me be able to build PCs. It will help me be able to fix it whenever it breaks and everything all around. So, you know, so many reasons why I want a PC, and
Mhm.
all I'm going to be asking for Christmas is money. Uh, if you were to uh, tell me one, what's GPU should I get for VR chat?
Uh, I would say probably. I would say a little, like somewhere the between 2060 all the way to like 4090
Yeah,
NVIDIA
because
GTX.
I've been thinking about the NVIDIA 3090, but I'm not sure if I want to get NVIDIA or some other brand that's a lot cheaper. Because people tell me that it's really good to get the cheaper ones because for one, it is a lot cheaper. And if you're going to be constantly upgrading your PC through the years that you'll keep it running, it's there's no reason to get the ones that will last for many, many years because you're gonna replace it either way soon, you know?
For me, I replace that every like 5 to 6 years if
Yeah,
my budget will allow it, because my old laptop was this one from 2018. It had an NVIDIA 1050, and when I heard that NVIDIA was
1050.
was discontinuing it, well, I found a listing on Marketplace that was selling this laptop that I'm using for $200. It had
Yeah,
like an NVIDIA 2060 RTX,
yeah.
which is actually pretty good for streaming.
For streaming,
Yeah, that's if you want
nice.
to use VR chat and stream at the same time.
Uh, well, I I don't really want to like do streaming or anything, you know.
Yeah, I
But
understand.
yeah, I want to keep it not way too expensive, but also good enough to be relevant for a good amount of time, you know.
Yeah,
Which is why I was directed to like 3090, 3080,
yeah, something
because
like
it's above the 2090, but not so high as the 4080 or 4070, 80, and 90, because those cost thousands of dollars and get up to like this big.
yeah, and a lot of them tend to, you know, want more power, and depending on the
Yeah,
power
a
supply
lot of
that you
power.
have, it may not support that amount. And then there's
Yeah,
some
because
GPUs that
like
are so heavy that they just sag.
that they what?
That they sag.
SAG?
Yeah, Some will just sag and they'll
Hey.
short themselves out or short the motherboard.
That is not good. Oof. Well, I know I'm not going to get anything that starts with 40, especially not with my budget, which I don't even have yet. I'm trying to
Yeah,
get cash,
I don't
man.
blame you.
Like, the biggest part of VRChat is graphics.
Yeah. But if, like, you...
Because you're running 3 different screens at the same time, and if you've got 2-screen VR, it's 6 different screens to run, which takes a lot. Like, you got phase bones, you've got the world, and then you've got the actual stuff you see on the avatar.
Mhm.
What state are you in?
I'm in Arizona.
Arizona. I'm in Kentucky.
So how's the weather over there?
Ah, it's getting cold.
Over here it's still hot.
That sucks.
Yeah. Average temperature out here, 50 degrees Celsius.
Nah. Nice.
Or 120 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yes. Very, very comfortable.
It's great for me when I work in air conditioning.
You said average, didn't you?
Yeah.
That means there's times where it's over 120 degrees, right?
Yeah.
What the hell? How do you live?
We just put our air conditioners at full blast.
Well, good. But,
It's fun.
wow. Yeah, I can do 120 degrees for a while. Not
Sometimes
fun, and it hurts.
Sometimes in a winter, it'll be 89 degrees in the dead of winter.
What? I think, man. Last year it was by daytime it was -5 degrees, and by nighttime it was -15. Everything was frozen. There was nothing that worked. Literally nothing worked. No Wi-Fi, no electricity, no heating, no anything. All I had was my wood stove, which I had to go outside every single night and morning and feed wood into it and make sure it doesn't go out, because if it goes out, the water freezes and we no longer have any type of heating.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
You could not either go up the driveway either, because it's this steep. So and it was all iced over, so we could not escape. We had no electricity, no water, no. We had no water. We had no. Yeah, we had no heating. It just sucked in every way. Like, I am the big tech guy in my family, and I was the only one who thought to have batteries for my phone or for my electronics.
Oh, do you mean a power bank?
And yeah, power bank. And I kinda sold it to my sister, or at least the electricity in it, for $10. Like, I think I did like two dollars, two single, and yeah, it was fun. I love the cold, but you know, after a time, after a certain point, it starts kind of scary because I've also had my fair share of experiences with hypothermia, both not from the actual freezing of my like limbs, it was the cooling of my core temperature. Like swimming, I have gotten so cold that for a hour after that, I was still huddled in a cover, just freaking cold, trying to warm up, and I couldn't. Like, it's just feeling of desperation and sadness in
Mhm.
like coldness, obviously, but like you lagging, you can't do anything about it.
Have you ever swam in cold water?
Yes, I actually sometimes normally swim in 50-degree water. But the thing is, if I swim in it for too long, it starts to cool my inner, cool my core, and that makes you hypothermic. Hypothermia doesn't only come from like the freezing of fingers, which that's arguably
I've
worse,
swam in
arguably better.
I've swam
But
in 30-degree water
yeah,
for 6 hours.
but for how long?
6 hours.
What? Dang.
It felt good to swim in ice cold water for me.
Like,
Um,
wow.
because anybody else in my family who tried to swim in ice cold water, one of my mom's siblings, when she was 12, um, her brother died at age 18 in the middle of winter when he, you know, tried to take a swim in cold water,
Yeah.
and he pretty much went into shock and had a heart attack in the shallow water.
Yeah.
And then there's me, where
Pro tip. Yeah. Pro tip: don't go out into the cold at -5 degrees and then fall into a pond and not be able to get up for like 30 seconds, so everything is soaked. I had to take everything off, besides like the stuff covering my skin up, so I wasn't naked. I had to take like the a very fluffy overcoat and like the trousers and stuff, and walk the quarter of a mile back home with my siblings. And don't try it. Besides that, I do pretty fine in the cold. I go out for walks. Like last year, it was, like I've said many times already, -5 degrees. I every oof, if lagging so much every year. I take a lot of walks in the winter because I love winter. I love the snow, and much of the time I go like barefoot without a shirt with like on my shorts because I don't know. It feels good. Sometimes I'll wear slides if I want to go further and not get my toes so cold. But besides that, I would go barefoot. I don't know. I have weird experiences with cold sometimes. I love it though. A lot more than the summer. Winter is my summer. Summer, I stay inside. I stay in my room and play VrChat. Yeah, that was my summer. That was last summer for me. Just went to camp, got hypothermia, at that camp because winter lasted until January, February, March, April. It lasted until like April or winter last like this year. And it was annoying because oh, 1 second, my friend joined.
Another one.
Oh well, I guess they're not coming over here. What was I saying?
Something about the winter and about how you hated
Yeah,
your winter camp.
I it it technically it was more of a mid-spring, mid-winter, so it was like not snowy, but still like 40 degrees at nighttime or lower. So it still got really cold, but it was also kind of warm in the daytime. So the pool got super cold, or so the pool got real cold, and I would stay in there for 2 hours, and maybe 3, and I would get super duper cold. I am not very good at talking. I'm sorry, but
It's
I
alright. I'm not good at
but I get
talking either.
what?
I'm not good at talking either.
That's fair. But got I started getting super cold and like shivering, which I thought it was just normal because the water was cold and it was just like on surface. But whenever I got out at the pool, because it got a bit too much for me, like I was shivering like all over. I grabbed a towel and uh, went back to the cabin. And my friend gave me their nice comforter cover and let me stay in there for a while. And I sat on the ground and held myself for like 45 minutes, just trying to warm back up. But like my lips were blue and stuff the whole time, and I had to go to lunch because you only get like 20 minutes maybe to get to like eat lunch or something like that. But you got to be there at a certain time, and I couldn't miss it because I needed lunch. But obviously, but I had to go up there shivering, and oh well, I guess now I know what hypothermia feels like.
Honestly, I've
Yeah,
never felt what hypothermia feels like at all.
that's good. That's good. You don't want to.
Probably because I
Have
kind
you
of
ever
would
what?
slowly, go a little bit deeper into the pool when I first get exposed to cold water. So maybe like
Yeah,
that's why I kind of didn't really experience it. And then like after that, I didn't really need to transition myself because I was already used to the cold temperatures.
yeah,
So maybe that's why I didn't really get hypothermia. And it
yeah.
also could be that I just didn't really panic.
It's not much. It's kind of about your body being used to it, but it's also about your biology. So you being able to create a lot of heat whenever you're losing some heat at the surface. Like yesterday, I went to a cane cutting, and it started to get down to like 50, maybe 40, or yeah, maybe 45 degrees, and the girls there were like, "It's getting so cold," and I was like, "It's not that cold," and they were like, "Yeah, it is," and I'm like, "Okay," but if it's not so humid, like in the mornings for us, and it's very cold, I'm fine with not humid and really cold. I don't. I'm just. I. Eh, I can go hours without shirts and just working. But also the fact that I'm big. I am.
What's up, guys? I know, guys.
Hello.
Are we jerking off over here?
No.
Doing that, dude. Jesus
What?
Christ. You guys don't fucking hear that? What is that? Hold on.
Yes, I do hear that.
Looking at, bird.
I don't know. Sorry
Yeah.
for going on a rant. I'm going to turn that guy off. 1 minute.
There's an airplane up there. There's an airplane. I'm sorry. What did? Okay. never mind,
Because
never mind,
he's
never mind.
gone.
Where did people get the idea to
Hello.
dress up as animals? What made them get that feeling, dude?
What made
Actually,
me get
that's
this feeling?
No, like the first person, like who, like brought, like.
Well, the
started
first
up,
person
dude?
probably did it as a spiritual ritual to worship the animal. Either that or
Who's that, dude?
clothes.
I don't know. Just I never thought of that.
Because if you think about the damn it, the
Native
Native
American.
American, they worship their animals like the buffalo. They worship the buffalo. And
I don't see
I'm
the
not,
need to wear the fucking the animal though.
I don't know. It's fun, I guess.
Indeed, indeed,
That's why people do it now. It's fun, and they like to. It's expressive, creative.
indeed, indeed, indeed. You guys want to hear me play my guitar?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let me just lock myself in another avatar. Fuck.
As long as it's not like obnoxious or anything.
I mean, it's sort of loud, but if it's loud, just tell me so I can turn it down.
Yeah. All right. So.
All right, let's gotta get avatar. Here, I'll just get this nigga right here. Just gotta lock myself so I don't move.
Yeah. I also play a tiny bit of guitar, but I'm better at saxophone and bassoon and banjo and
What
bass.
kind of guitar you got?
I've got an acoustic. I play 5-string and
Semi.
I play 5-string electric bass, and I have so I love bass. It's what I learned music on. It's what my first instrument was. I learned it on 4-string bass guitar. I have a acoustic 4-string and a electric 5-string. I also have a saxophone, the acoustic, a banjo, which I love playing banjo. It's very, very fun and sounds cool. And my school owned bassoon, but they let me take it home every day, so I can practice it. It's also very fun. also have a piano upstairs that's fun to dabble on, but don't know much about piano. Well, I know about it. I know exactly how it works. I just don't know how to play it very good. Oh, 1 second. Let me get my headset on charge. Hey,
Buddy, now they threatened to rape me. Can you please get them away from me?
Oh, what?
This isn't
What?
them.
What?
So, what are we doing? And do you mind if I join?
Giga Miga is trying to show us his guitar playing.
I knew he would do it. God fuck damn it.
What was that?
He scared me. He scared me.
Damn
Why
it.
can I turn your avatar
Where
on?
is that guy? Why did you block him?
Are you German?
Yes. No. I am American. I just have an accent.
What?
It's a Russian accent.
Oh, alright.
I
Got it
have
right.
been learning Russian. So
Hold on, let me just text someone back.
what?
I said, let me just text someone back and I'll play it.
All right. But whenever whenever I learn a language, I start to involuntarily use the accent, which now I normally talk like this, or sometimes it's a bit lighter, so I don't talk way too like. So I talk more American, like with a more American accent, but it's usually around like this.
Oh, okay. Alright. Just let me know if you can't hear it or if it's like too loud.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds cool. I can't really hear it.
What now?
Barely?
Now?
Yeah, kinda. Nope, not anymore. Man. Can you hear it, Nexus?
Huh?
Can you hear him play guitar?
No.
I can't hear it anymore.
What now?
Just barely.
Yeah. I
Hold up. Use my input. No, hold up. What's wrong? Because if it gets too loud, then I cut out. So
yeah.
all right. What about now? Do you hear it or
A tiny bit, yeah.
what the fuck? I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, my light went off. Yeah, I don't know why you can't hear it. Did you turn me up or yeah, turn me up? Maybe that's
Yeah, you're at 100. You're at 150% for me.
mm. I'm gonna lower it. I'm gonna lower it, and I'm just let me know if you hear it. I'm gonna
Boop.
lower it. All right. No,
No.
because if I turn it up one
Man.
more, you know, maybe. Hold up.
Wait, whenever you talk, it does make noise. Well, that sounded
Yeah, I don't
good.
know why it's not working.
I can just barely hear a tiny bit of whenever you play, but like, I can tell you're good at it.
I don't know why it's not working.
Oh, bro, freaking guy. How old are you?
I'm 14.
Yeah, me too. I'm turning 15 November.
You better.
Guy,
I
one
thought you
sec.
were way older, dude.
I blocked the person. Oh.
Was- Wait, can you hear it when I play? Can you hear it?
Yeah, barely. It's like your mic is like not
I turn
close enough.
How old would you guess I
All
was?
right, hold up. I thought you were like 20. Hold on.
Oh, he said that
Let me
too.
see if I can fix it. All right, just like come a little closer, and I'm gonna see if I can fix it. Let's see if this works. I don't know. All right.
What's your mic sensitivity?
I don't know what's not working.
I could just kind of hear it too. But
Maybe
you're
it's
doing
my game.
good.
I gotta restart it. Maybe while I can rejoin, maybe that's the problem. Because my threshold's not
Probably a
even
mic
up.
sensitivity.
Yeah, sometimes if
Yeah, my
your microphone
threshold is
sensitivity
not
is
even
too
up.
high, you can lower it, and it might pick up the guitar.
My what?
It might pick up the guitar.
Yeah, but lower what?
The microphone sensitivity. Like it just shows like a toggle where like if you set it up to like a certain point, it filters out white
The
noise.
mic activation threshold?
Yeah, pretty much.
Bro, I'm so laggy right now that I'm like whenever I move forward, like I move by notches.
Yeah, it's on 0. It could be the microphone output volume. Let me see.
Hello, Santos. Bye bye. Oh, Vale.
Hold on, I'm gonna do a mic test with the guitar because I just did it and I can't hear myself. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna go somewhere quiet. I'll be back right now.
Do you guys want to go to a private so it's so laggy? Because I
Yeah.
have been running at 4 to 6 FPS
Maybe
for
that's
the
what
past
it. Maybe that's what
half an hour.
Maybe
That
that's
could
what's
possibly.
Because my
I don't
connection's
know.
fine,
Let
but I
me
know
set-
like yours connection is probably not as great as mine.
Well, it's less the connection and more the fact that I'm using a Quest 2. I have fiber optics and 5 gigahertz. It's just.
I've seen
Quest 2 is
people
not the
use
best
the
for.
original Quest and they don't really have much of a connection issue.
Alright. Yeah, it's probably that.
Yeah.
It's lagging me now.
Wait, oh my gosh. This is not normal. Usually I'm running at least 20 FPS. No instance. Come on.
Oh wow, I'm actually at 10 FPS.
Alright.
What?
Yeah, I think it's the amount of
10
people that's on
FPS?
this server.
Yeah. Here, go into there.
It's gonna lag a lot. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, never mind.
I have 35 FPS. It moves from 26 to 35.
Mine's at 40.
Let's see if it works.
Legalize nuclear bombs. Dang.
Alright, I'm gonna play it now.
Nope.
Fuck, dude. Come on
Oh.
now.
Oh my gosh. Up my neck so much. Whoa.
Alright, I'm gonna just restart my animated set.
Alright.
I'll be back now.
Meow. I have learned most of the Slavic alphabet. No, not Slavic, Cyrillic? Yeah. the Cyrillic alphabet. Russian is Slavic, but it uses that alphabet. Like we use a Latin alphabet, but we speak English. Meow. Uh, Привет. Как?
Oh, did they leave?
Yeah. Oh. Wow. Let me see if I can invite them. Well, oh, he's actually off of VrChat, so he's probably resetting his computer or something.
Well, I saw that
For
he
now,
was
do
using
you...
an Android, so it's probably rebooting his
Oh,
phone.
yeah. Do you want to see my favorite song?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, to search. And then... No. Уже. Окей. Ten уже by or Zavira Menyeskari. Zavira Menyeskari. Uži načne уже sta. Say it again, say it again, say it again, say it again, say it again. Say it again, my boy Alexa. Say it again, say it again, say it again, say it again. Say it again, say it again. Say it again, my boy Alexa. Mira menjaskari, avasi za stomari, usu lubineuze, usu napšneuze. Zavira menjaskari, uvasi za stomari, usu lubineuze, tesu slušajauže. Zavira menjaskari, tesu za stomari, usu lubineuze, usu napšneuze. Zavira menjaskari, avasi za stomari, usu lubineuze, usu slušajauže. Safe work and safe flower. Safe sleep without the flower. Safe needs a project. No time can't see ya. It's a тебя. Stay still loading. I'm not used to this part of the song. I need the malo. Что ти сказала? Zavira menjaskari, ovasi za stomari, i se luvinese, de nashneze. What? Oh, okay. Let me check my phone. Znała, nic nie służyć. Żyję z ruki we, ja nic nie służyć. Hey, I have to go to get ready for bed. I am
Okay.
sorry.
It's alright.
It was really good to meet you.
Oh, yeah.
There. I will maybe see you tomorrow, but it was great seeing you.
Yeah.
If that guy gets back on, if you friended him, tell him that I had to go to bed, please.
Alright.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. yeah, I'm gonna probably end the stream here. Because it's kind of getting late for me too. I don't really have anything else to do. It's nice to know that you got a new friend. So, guess I'll just end the stream here. So, hope anybody who stopped by had a good day. I'll probably see you all tomorrow if I start streaming again. Alright, bye.